morning, ladies, and after a break of a few weeks, we are welcoming you back to Sunday Styling. Paddy's behind the camera today, so if you've got any questions, ask them. He will follow it through, but you know that we always go through this video afterwards, so if he misses questions, then I will pick them up and I will come back to you this afternoon. If you are watching this video at a later date and are asking questions, could you be quite specific, please, ladies, because the comments don't always tally up with the video, so that I can't always match them up. Today is all about staycation dressing, and we've got a big favour to ask. As you see something that you like, comment, push the love button. Even if you're watching it later, it's great for us to get some feedback on what we're showing you. So if you could tell us what you like and why you like it, it just helps with our buying in future seasons. And obviously I'm beginning to think about spring summer 2022. So we're still in the middle of the pandemic. We still can't really go anywhere unless we can afford to self-isolate once we come home. So many of us are having staycations. Unlike a normal holiday, this is normally a break of 3 to 4 to 5 days taking place here in the UK. And because of the pandemic, they're becoming quite like military campaigns. We have to know what we're doing every day, because very often we have to book lunch or dinner, or if we're visiting a stately home or a cathedral, we have to book in advance. So we know what we're going to be wearing or what the occasion is for every day before we leave. You know, we always talk about putting together an edited and cohesive wardrobe. And if you have one of these, it makes staycation dressing very, very easy. It also means that you don't have to lug 87 suitcases along the platform of the railway station if you're going by train, or indeed having to hoof them into the car boot. If you're going by car, you can leave that space for shopping, ladies. So this is based on 3 mini breaks. The first is mine. I was on holiday this week, so we are going to show you my wardrobe based on a fairly indifferent British summer week. As this video is being made, Donna is driving to Conwy back home, and she's spending 4 days there with a girlfriend. It's 18 degrees as she drives. It's going to rain for the rest of the time. And then the third staycation is actually an imaginary one, which is taking place next week, because as Donna comes back to Norfolk, the sunshine arrives. So the third staycation is a split holiday between York and Harrogate, because there are a couple of cities that I know, so that I thought I'd be able to put together a wardrobe for them. So ladies, sit back, relax. This is going to take about 40-50 minutes, unless Paddy tells me to shut up earlier because I'm going over time. Push the love button, tell us what you like and why you love it, and I'm going to crack on with my staycation. So I actually stayed at home for 4 days, and a girlfriend of mine, Biddy, came to stay with me. She lives in Whitby, but we actually know each other because we were neighbours as children. We both lived in Woodbridge in Suffolk. So for the first day, last Sunday, I went to pick Biddy up from the railway station in Peterborough. And my outfit last Sunday, because the weather was atrocious, was my trusty 1975 stone wash jeans. And I wore these actually most of the week. They're online, they retail at £69. And without boring you silly, these are our best selling jeans. And I teamed this up with the button detail jumper from Signature, This is such a flattering 3/4 sleeve jumper. We do have a few left. We've almost sold out these actually. Available in 2 colours, and navy and the ecru. The outfits that we're showing you, ladies, are real. They are actually what I actually wore and what Donna intends wearing. But because we don't have a new wardrobe every year, we have put in some replacements from this season to replace items that we actually wore from previous seasons. So what I actually wore this week was a fabulous full length, it's a stretchy cotton one size coat that we had the end of last summer, beginning of last autumn. And as usual, I thought I could repeat and I couldn't. So we only had about 5 or 6 in the end. So there's no point you showing you that because we can't get it unless we can get it made up for us next year. But actually what I would have chosen from this season, had I not had my coat already, was our fabulous summer jacket in coral from Signature, which is retailing, I think, at £75. Let me have a quick look. Yes, £75. The reason I would have chosen this is because although the weather is very, very indifferent at the moment, this pop of colour just lifts our spirits. And even if it is raining and cold, it makes us feel as if we are in high summer, which is where we are. It's just the weather doesn't know it. Online, we just restocked these, so I think we've got all sizes from 8 through to 20. So that's day one. I picked up Biddy from the station. We had lunch at Coco's, which is the little cafe in Stratton's Hotel, just around the corner from the shop. And then I took her, once we put our wellies on, and replaced my very smart coat for a farm gilet. Took her around the pigs where we met up with Rob. He talked her through what he does. We then had a little look at our cattle, including the 3 calves, which are gorgeous, new calves obviously. And then we went to have a little look at the sheep, went home for supper, end of day one. Day two, Biddy and I went on a pilgrimage back to Woodbridge. Pilgrimage seems to have been a theme for us this week. We were friends there as children, and we both decided that we'd like to go back and visit the river wall. We were quite feral as children. We were laughing about the fact that we were never allowed inside even if it was raining. Everybody had to gather in my mum and dad's garage. So we spent a lot of time on the river and a lot of time in the fields surrounding the river. So we met up with Biddy's sister Ruth, who still lives there. And what I wore on Monday was my 1975 jeans, my shoulder button jumper with the 3/4 sleeve, which is a perfect weight for an indifferent summer. But to ring the changes, I just popped my Kathy insert collar underneath, and that completely changed the look of the outfit. These are online, they're $32.50. They look fabulous under a dress that I'm going to show you later as well. But this was outfit number 2 when we spent the day in Woodbridge rattling around along the river that we loved so much as kids. And this is the first time I've done that probably for about 30 years. And my overwhelming sense was, a lot of trees have been cut down on the opposite bank. It's been very, very gentrified in the past 30 years. So houses that we didn't even know existed, and they were probably just ramshackle, falling down places on the various estates the opposite side of the river, have been bought, and the trees have been cut down to create a vista so that they could look at our side. And how small the river was. You know, it seemed endless to me as a child, and now it's quite narrow and not quite as long as I thought it was. Moving on to day 3, we went to Ely Cathedral. I love Ely Cathedral. And Biddy's dad, it was his favourite cathedral, so he used to go on a bike in the early 1970s from Woodbridge to Ely on a regular basis. So this was a bit of a pilgrimage for her. We had a fabulous time rattling around the cathedral, and then we went down to the riverside. Still in my 1975s because it was still freezing. But I replaced my jumper with this little Breton from Signature, again with button detailing in the shoulder. This is online and retailing at £65, and because it's pretty cold outside today, I'm wearing this outfit again today to go shopping after I finished this little video. And then my pop of colour was the coral jacket over the Breton jumper to give me added warmth, and again to make me feel as if the sun was shining when it wasn't. The next day was a visit to the Henry Moore Foundation at Much Haddam. If you come to stay with me, you're dragged there on my annual pilgrimage. I could spend the next 50 minutes droning on about the foundation, what a fabulous place it is, and you know how until I went there I didn't really quite get Henry Moore, but having spent a day there just fell in love with his sculpture. If you are staying or visiting East Anglia, Much Haddam is just the other side of Bishop Stortford. I thoroughly recommend it as a day out, and the sun shone. I didn't wear this dress. I actually wore the batik one from Pomodoro, but we've sold out of that. And actually this one would have been just as good. Very relaxed, a soft tencel, cool to wear, with the side split and the side zip so that you can have a fitted top and then it flares out from the bottom. This is the Tencel Maxi from Pomodoro. It's online and it is £63, and it's quite a generous cut, ladies. Because of the side zip, you could actually consider going down a size. And then you may remember that I wore this dress with a white collar in a previous video. If I can tuck this in, which I can't because all the labels are getting in a bit of a muddle here. Let me tuck that one in first and then tuck the chambray in. But again, if you put the chambray collar in, it creates a completely different look. So that was our Culture Vulture Day down in Hertfordshire. And then on Thursday, which was the last day of our staycation, another pilgrimage, this time to Walsingham. I haven't been there, oh gosh, for about 20 years, although it's probably only about 25 miles away. Again, the sun shone, it was a beautiful day. We walked the Holy Mile, had lunch in Walsingham, had a little look at the Abbey and the shrines, and then we moved on to Holkham, which is another go-to destination for me. I take everybody who stays with us up there, normally very early in the morning because it gets crowded, but by then it was raining, so the beach was empty. We had a fabulous walk. We had a wild paddle, so we walked out to the sea, which is miles away, and then we just paddled for a couple of miles as well. It was fabulous. And on the way back, walking up the beach, met a charming couple from Jersey, so that was fabulous. We then went into King's Lynn so that I could show Biddy the historic quarter, and had supper there. Made the mistake of going to Prezzo's, which was pretty dire, but never mind, it was food. And for this day, I actually had two outfits. So whilst the sun was shining, I was in my, I actually wore a pair of shorts, but we haven't got those in stock this year. So what I would have done is I've replaced these with the Ina 530s. We're going to do a video about new arrivals and high summer outfits in a couple of weeks, and these will be featuring heavily. They're a pull-on Bengalin, super comfortable to wear, and over the top just a simple white basic t-shirt. These are 100% organic cotton and they're from Signature. These are £48, these are 20. They're both online. As the sun disappeared and it started to rain, for extra warmth, I popped over my signature Breton. And then when we got to Prezzo's in King's Lynn in the car, because I didn't feel that comfortable going out for supper in shorts, and indeed I wouldn't with crops, I just popped on a pair of linen culottes, and that makes a really, really smart outfit. These are £46, linen culottes from Pomodoro, reduced from 61. Footwear. All week I wore my Converses, but these are a fabulous, fabulous replacement for white Converses, and they only cost £29. They are our canvas trainers, which are online. They are in red, white and black. On the beach, I actually wore my FitFlops, but these again would be a fabulous replacement. They are our Palmara flip-flops, retailing at £19 online. And again, we have these in 2 different colours. And the ultimate handbag, I haven't actually taken the gubbins out of this, which is probably quite stupid because I'm going to struggle to do that now. But you'll see that there is a strap inside, which makes this the perfect crossbody bag. Not online yet. Hopefully Christine's going to get a chance to do that on Tuesday. And we've got them in lots and lots of colours. A crossbody bag for £42, and now I'm getting the gubbins caught in the zip, so I'll abandon that. And of course, the ultimate accessory, this is a bit screwed up and dirty, but we all need a cagoule. So this travelled with me all week, and that is my staycation. We're now moving on to Donna. I'm just going to check the time. No, I'm not rattling on too much. That's good. And I just need to get my book of words for Donna. So Donna is having a 4-day trip to Wales. She's going back to Conwy, which is where she grew up, and her mum and dad are still there. And she is staying in a little holiday cottage that belongs to her, but it's on her parents' property. She's going with a friend from Norfolk, 2 dogs, a cockatoo, a Sikh tortoise, and a car full of goodies for the cottage, and a new shed that has been built in the garden. So she doesn't have room for suitcases. What she's done is put together a small bag full of clothes, and it's a very, very concise wardrobe. As you can see, mine was too. So we're starting with today. Donna's travelling up in the car, and she is wearing her Ina 530s in black. So you just saw me and my 530s when I was on the beach. Because Donna has little legs, they're a lot longer on her, so they become a 7/8. She's added the America top. Now Donna loves wearing pale blue with black, and she looks fabulous in it. It's something that I'm a bit too anal to do, so I miss out a lot. This isn't priced, so it's free. It's not, it's £79. It's from Bariloche. I think it's a linen mix. Let me have a little look. It's 70% polyester, 30% linen. Gorgeous, gorgeous contrast stripes on the body and the sleeve, and always the little bit of detailing on the placket. So this is the America from Bariloche. It's online, and for added warmth, she's wearing her dark denim jacket from Signature, which is online, just a few sizes left. I think 14, 16 and 18, and this is retailing at £65. So she's going up today. Tomorrow she plans to have a dog walk on the beach. You will notice there are no jumpers in Donna's wardrobe, and this is because every time she goes out, she will be wearing a cagoule and wellies, because I think it's going to rain all the time she's up there. So tomorrow, for her walk on the beach, she has her jumping crops, which again are slightly lower on her, so they become a 7/8, but if you're taller, they are a cropped length. We've got stonewash white, dark blue and bluebell, but we are getting short of sizes. So again, if you want one of these, you need to jump online fairly quickly, because we've got big gaps. And in Germany, the winter stock is coming in now, so we cannot repeat on anything. They're a pull-on. You would have seen us talking about these all winter with the full length ones, and a lot in the summer. They have a soft top, so they're very comfy to wear. Great if you put on lockdown pounds. Retailing at £66. And with it, she's wearing our linen look top, which we have available in 4 colours: navy and white, white and navy, duck egg and white, and pale blue and white. These are semi-sheer and a very, very easy garment to wear. Lovely and loose if it's hot, but with a little bit of warmth on those days where it's not so hot. These are online and they are £29. Again, we can't repeat, and we're running out of sizes. Donna's taking her girlfriend from Norfolk up with her, and she just wants to show her a few sites. So walking on the beach, she hoped to walk up Snowdon, but I don't think that's happening. But what she is doing is taking her friend out for lunch tomorrow, and she's going to the Mulberry, which is a pub in Conwy, which is overlooking the estuary. She's hoping to be able to sit on the deck. And the pub is called the Mulberry because it's where one of the Mulberry harbours were made. Your husbands may know more about this than you. As she said this, Donna said that was quite a sexist comment, but it's also probably true. Mulberry harbours were portable harbours that were made in the UK during World War II, and they were made to be transported for the Normandy D-Day landings. So this is a great piece of history, and the pub was actually built on the site of the shipyard where the Mulberry Harbour was made. And for this lunch, Donna is wearing, she's actually wearing her black one. So we didn't have the black to show you because she's taken it with her, but she really struggled to make up her mind whether to go for this dress either in black or pink. And I must say that I am having the same struggle. So I haven't been decisive, and I'm still trying to make up my mind, which means I will miss it. It's the sleeveless maxi from Sicana. This is a lovely dress, as long as you are happy to wear sleeveless dresses, and that is because of the shape. I'm going to pull it out at the bottom, ladies, so that you can see it's a very, very slight A-line. We haven't put a woman in this that didn't suit it. Sandy loved it. It's just unfortunately we sold her size, so we were hoofing her in to the one she tried it on. I love it. Donna loves it. She wears it belted, but I prefer it when she wears it unbelted so we can see the A-line. And we had Leanne in the shop yesterday, and we popped her in it, and it looked fab on her as well, and she's quite pear-shaped. Beautifully cut. It's very, 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 very stretchy cotton. It's got 3% elastane in it, but it's light to wear. So it is a perfect dress for high summer. It's £87, and again, we are on our last run, ladies, so don't hang around for this dress. So that is Monday, and then what she's going to do after lunch is get changed back into these, and she's going to go up a mountain. Might not be Snowdon, but she's going to take the dogs up a mountain just so that she can breathe some mountain air. Oh, actually, she is doing a Snowdon walk. She's probably more optimistic than I am about the weather. Now, what she's going to do on her Snowdon walk is she's going to wear her Ina 530s again. She said she's just going to take a couple of pairs of trousers, because the great thing about Stayman Bengal and trousers is that if they get dirty, you can just rinse them through, hang them up overnight and wear them the following day because they don't need ironing. And again, as it probably will be raining, she doesn't want to wear jeans because they're too heavy when they get wet. And I can remember as kids actually when we sailed all the time, we never ever wore jeans and we never ever wore full length trousers. This is the days before dinghy sailors had wetsuits. We always wore shorts, and actually that was because cotton shorts dry more quickly, as does your skin, and I think we were just immune to the cold. So this is why she's chosen her Iron 538s, because they're incredibly practical and can be rinsed through if they get wet. And then underneath her cagoule, she's just going to wear a basic white t-shirt. And again, if it gets cooler, this can act as an extra layer throughout the week. So that is the walk up Snowdon. Tuesday evening, she's chillaxing in her PJs. Wednesday, she is going to the beach. She's going to walk the dogs on the beach. So she's actually going to wear a little tennis dress. I can't remember if I put these online. I know I've actually made the product. I just can't remember if I've published on or not. But these are our little white cotton tennis dresses, £29. They're 100% cotton. You need to make sure they're not super fitted because Donna thinks they just might shrink slightly. So if you're buying these, allow for shrinkage. If you can't find them online, message us because these are a huge bargain. They're £29. We've got a couple of navy and white ones left as well. In the afternoon, she's going to take her friend who's come with her window shopping. Conwy is famous for Dew Pritchard's shop. Not sure what that means, forgot to research it. She's going to go to the castle, to Tony Will's, to the galleries, and she's going to have ice cream. And for that, she is going to be wearing her lolly trousers. Now on her again, these are a 7/8. On me, they're about a 6/8. They're super comfortable. You would have seen Donna wearing these a lot. She looks fabulous in them. Bengal in pull on, easy to pack, won't crumple. And she's going to actually wear a K-design sleeveless top that she had last year, but this would be a great replacement. So this is, let me find the label, this is the Espino from Tinta. It's £66. It's made from organic cotton. Oh, actually it's from Bariloche. It's online and you will see the very, very pretty button detailing. Little frill on the top. So this is what Donna's going to be wearing for looking around the shops, having an ice cream, having lunch, and just basically chillaxing. She's going to drive home Wednesday night. She hates driving home during the day. So what she's just going to do is have a quick change and put on a slightly more relaxed, but still very, very pretty top, which is the notch detailing top from Pomodoro. It's a slub jersey, but has the broider anglais detailing. This is not on the shop floor yet, but it is online, and because it's not on the shop floor, it's not priced, so I just need to grab a price. I think that says £38. Donna is back on Wednesday night. She's spending Thursday sorting out all her tortoises. She's back in the shop on Friday. So you can see with Donna's staycation, she's wearing this. No, she's wearing this in fact. This is what she's going with. Basically everything else will fit in a handbag. So she's just taking a tote. If you plan your staycations, ladies, you really, really, really don't have to take too many clothes. So these are the real ones. We're now moving on to our imaginary staycation, which starts next Monday when the sun comes out. Finally, I've looked at the weather forecast. We're going to York for 2 days. We're going to Harrogate for a couple of days. The temperature is going to be between 20 and 23 degrees. there is very little chance of rain. So on Monday, I need to get my book of words for this actually, because I need to make sure I don't go wrong. Oh, I forgot to tell you about Donna's shoes. Hang fire, rewind. Donna's shoes, in reality, she'll probably be in wellies all the time, but actually she's hoping to be able to wear her platform canvas trainers. She's left me a black pair to show you. She also has them in red, but she's probably, because of lack of space, just going to be taking one pair with her. And of course, she will be taking, ladies, her brolly. There you are. This is her ultimate accessory all week. I think it might blow out if it's windy, and I can't now, having done that, get it down. Yes, I can. Staycation, take a brolly, take a cagoule. Even if the weather forecast says it's not going to rain, keep them in the car. So back to our staycation. I'm driving up to York next Monday. My car has unsophisticated aircon in that it works, but it's never the right temperature. So what I prefer to do is turn it off and just have air flowing through. So it could be quite warm next Monday. I'm driving up to York, but in the afternoon what I want to do is I want to walk around the city walls. I'm not able to check into my Airbnb until 3 or 4 o'clock, and I don't want to waste time during the day doing that because it's a keypad thing. So what I want to do is have an outfit that will work all day long, and this is perfect. It's a striped linen dress from Pomodoro. It's online on the shop floor. It's reduced from £72 to £55. This actually is in my wardrobe. I love it because you can just rinse it out and then just pop it on the following day. I mean, theoretically you should iron it, but it's a slub linen, so if you get it dirty, it's not the end of the world. Great length, super comfy and cool to wear in the car, but equally smart enough to walk around a city in without feeling ridiculous or uncomfortable in the afternoon. And this is what Rosie and I actually did last September when we went up to York. That evening I'm going out to supper, so I'm going to wear my white Igor 680s. These are super comfortable to wear because they're predominantly made of viscose, which is, although it's man-made out of wood chips, so it's a natural fibre. It's a bit like cotton, so it's warm in the winter and cool in the summer. And these are my go-to trousers every single summer because I don't have these in lots of colours. I have lots of pairs in 4 colours so that I can just wash them through. I think they're smart, easy to wear and comfortable. And I am going to wear with this my floaty top from Pomodoro, which should be online by now but isn't. We've got it in 2 colours, the turquoise and the chambray, and it is retailing at £50. I'm just going to bring this up close so that you can see it. It's quite sheer, but as long as I've got nude underwear on, I wouldn't, oh God, professional as ever, I can't go through it to show you the sheerness. Hang on, let me get my hand in the right place. So it's quite sheer, but if I had nude underwear on, I would be fine with this. Hopefully I'll get these online by tomorrow. If not, message or call us on 01 760 724948. From memory, we've got them in size 8 through to 20. I think this would make a gorgeous outfit. The nanny and Donna said, but it's white, Sarah. What if you spill your dinner down your white trousers that you're intending to wear the following day? At which point I very smugly produced my second pair. So for this staycation, I will be taking 2 pairs of Igor trousers only because they're white. If I were wearing a different colour, I would only take 1 pair. So let's assume that I didn't pop my puttanesca all over me. We're now on day 2. We're still in York, and we're going to go to the Minster in the morning. So I want to wear something that keeps me covered. Being raised as a Catholic, although I'm very lapsed now, I still feel that if we're in a church or in a cathedral or any place of worship, I like to keep myself dressed fairly conservatively, so covered up. So I've got my Igor 6A toes, put on white trousers. I've droned on about those enough. And over the top, I am wearing my Louise oversized shirt in linen in this gorgeous blue. The blue is online, the pink is online, the white has arrived but isn't online yet. Again, I will try and get those online early this week. As you know, I don't normally wear oversized clothes. I like things to be a bit more fitted, but I love this. I've already got the Joanna in my wardrobe. The Louise is coming with me too. Although it's oversized, it's a very, very clever cut so that I don't feel that it drowns me. And I'm just going to come up to the camera. Pat, can you just see if you can see that guitar in the camera? This is just a lovely bit of detailing that has been added. Nobody can see it, but you know it's there. It's in a 50-50 linen mix, and I think it's £66. Just let me check. Yeah, this is £66. I forgot to say last night that if you are conscious about this being too sheer, or indeed you've booked ahead to a restaurant that has aircon inside it, white t-shirt. Wherever you're going, you can pop this underneath. Wherever you're going, whatever you're doing this summer, ladies, pop a white t-shirt in because it's an extra layer for warmth if required. So going to the Minster, and then in the afternoon we're going to go shopping. So we are going to have a mooch round the shops in York, and then in the evening we're going to go out for supper, and I am going to wear this dress from K Design. It is a vibrant sleeveless dress that is retailing at £85. With this outfit, and actually so far with every single outfit I've shown you, I'm going to be wearing actually a pair of Clark wedges. If you go onto their website, they do a wedge that has a slight sort of bumpy bit in the middle to differentiate between the heel and the sole. And these are super comfortable. I have them in nude, which is what I'll be wearing with these outfits, and black as well. Each year they bring them out in a slightly different leather or suede, and they change the heel. My nude one is ancient, so it's got a cork heel. My black ones are covered in suede. But these are very, very comfortable shoes, ladies. You can walk miles in them. They look elegant. And as you know, I'm an orthotic woman, so I need comfort. So those are the shoes that I'm wearing. I actually forgot to bring in a pair to show you, which was rather foolish. So with my nude Clarks wedges, I'm wearing my vibrant maxi. I can't remember if I've pulled this one. Actually, this one is my size. Now, K Design dresses, as you know, are a big, big favourite with us. We love them because you can just screw them up, put them in a carrier bag, unpack them the other end, and they're fine. It also means that we can rinse them out if they get dirty, hang them, and we'll be able to follow them, wear them the following day. And this is a gorgeous dress to go out to supper in a lovely city like York. The next day we're going to travel to Harrogate, and once we get to Harrogate, having had a bit of a detour through the Yorkshire countryside, we're not going to hurry because there are lots of little towns and villages that we want to stop off, have a little look at in between, perhaps have a little light lunch, but not too much because we're going to have afternoon tea in Betty's. Now, I am still wearing my K Design dress, and I can see you wrinkling your noses because it's about 22 degrees and you're thinking, aren't you a bit sweaty, Betty? Well, the answer is no, because all the K Design dresses have Silver Plus technology in them, which adds a protective layer to synthetic fabrics making unwanted smells a thing of the past. This way you'll feel as fresh as a daisy no matter what. Plus you will save time in the laundry department, your favourite clothes will last even longer, and you are doing the environment a favour. What a treat. I have road tested this and it is true. You really can wear these dresses for 2 or 3 days, whatever the temperature, before you wash them. Another reason to love K Design. So we've been to Betty's, we've had afternoon tea. We're obviously eating a lot today because we've had lunch, afternoon tea, and I'm going out in the evening with my white eye gauze. I might actually be on my second pair now. In fact, these ones are one size bigger, so I might be on my bigger pair as well. And for this evening, I'm going to wear my white eye gauze, and then I am going to wear my pointel short sleeve top from K Design, which can be worn oversized as a loose top. It can be worn oversized as a tank in winter, or you can wear it fitted in the summer. But it just will go over the top of my eye gauze, covering my tummy. I will wear my black platform wedge shoes from Clark's, and I will just lift this outfit with a couple of pieces of jewellery. So I'll just wear basic earrings when I go, perhaps pop a couple of necklaces in a bag so that I can ring the changes. We are now on day 4 in Harrogate, and we are going shopping. Now, as for those of you who've never been to Harrogate, you must save a day simply for shopping. I mean, it's just overwhelming. It is so fabulous. You have all the chains, but you also have some wonderful independents as well. So for those of you who have been in by car, you've got your boot space. For those of you who are travelling on public transport, although you're taking a very limited wardrobe, take a very large suitcase so that you can pack all your goodies into it on the way home. And again, I'm keeping it simple. I've just dropped my top. I'm wearing my eye gauze again, and I'm just popping this sleeveless pointel top over the top. This is again from K Design. It's not online. It's £59. Both these tops we have in the 2 colours. Oh, actually, no, I'm lying. This is midnight blue, but we have this top in black as well. Now, if you are concerned that you might get sunburnt whilst you are wandering around the shops, or it's a bit cooler, you just pop your Louise shirt over the top of your eye gauze. Because it's oversized, again, you're not going to get sweaty Betty because your armpits are nowhere near the sleeve. Or you can just wear it and open as a shirt, Donna suggested, but that's not happening in my world. On day 4, and then on day 5 you're driving home, so again you pop on your little striped linen dress that you've washed through if you really feel the need to do it. We're leaving Harrogate quite early. I'm not sure what we're going to do on the way home. It's still our holiday, so we might pop into Castle Howard. We might drive on and go to the cathedral at Lincoln, which is, although I've been to Lincoln lots of times, I've never been around the cathedral. But I think what we're probably going to do is we're going to stop at Boundary Mills in Grantham and shop till we drop and fill that boot up a bit more. So there you have it, ladies. 3 staycations. I hope you enjoyed the suggestions that we've given to you. I'm just going to whistle through what I'm wearing today. So I've got on my new favourite shirt, which is the Joanna. We've done a special on this because of the crosshatch. Put a bangle on each arm so they don't rattle during the video. I'm actually in my own 1913s because we've virtually sold out of these jeans now. These are complete with pulls, and we haven't had the cat that pulled them for 4 years. So these must be 5 or 6 years old, still going strong. This is the colour they fade to, the blue-black, after many years. And again, I've still got on my trusty Verona shoes. So going up, Verona shoes online. These were sand, they've been polished lots of time, so they're now polished coloured. They are £75, handmade in Indonesia. 1913s, if you can actually find your size, you'll be very, very lucky. Blue, black, but mine are faded, online at 66. And again, the Joanna shirt, which is one of my favourites this season, online at £65. Thank you for joining us, ladies. I've so much enjoyed my 4 days. I feel like a new woman again. We've got lots planned for this week. On Thursday, we're doing a Facebook Live at 5 o'clock with Christine. As you know, she is nearly 6 foot and she is pear-shaped, so dressing has its challenges for her. Like the rest of us at Artichoke, she knows what the rules are. She chooses quite a lot of the time not to follow them, but she still looks fabulous because she dresses with confidence and to suit her style. That is Thursday. On Friday, Michaela is actually coming to Norfolk. You would have seen her lots during lockdown when she's kept us entertained and informed with skincare snippets based around Temple Spa products. She's actually doing a Temple Spa lesson here in the shop, again at 5 o'clock on Friday. And then the following Thursday, so that is a week this Thursday, we're moving on to linen and high summer. We're just going to talk you through the new arrivals, talk you through our staples that we stock each year for high summer. Next, not this Thursday, a week on Thursday afternoon. And then for the following 2 to 3 weeks, we're going to play dressing up to show you what our high summer wardrobe looks like on a body. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for shopping with us. We're still having a fabulous month. Hope you have a great week. Remember to watch us on Thursday at 5 o'clock and on Friday at 5 o'clock. See you then.